Anaheim, California. Ground zero for the most anticipated gaming event of the year, BlizzCon 2014. Welcome to BlizzCon! It's the mecca for gamers worldwide. A two-day community celebration for Blizzard Entertainment's World of Warcraft. We will never be slaves! StarCraft. Diablo. Hearthstone.
Others believe victory requires strategy and a mastery of power.
And Heroes of the Storm. Oh, shit. Tickets sold out in minutes, but you won't need one. BlizzCon on DirecTV has you covered with an exclusive all-access pass. Get ready for over 20 hours of live wall-to-wall coverage. Anchored by gaming insiders Jeff Keighley and Michelle Morrow. You'll have a front row seat to all the events, including the opening ceremony, developer panels featuring first-hand developer insight into the creation of your favorite Blizzard games, the costume and talent contests hosted by At Midnight's Chris Hardwick, the finals of the Hearthstone, World of Warcraft, and StarCraft II World Championships.
It's over! They've done it!
And you'll be front row center for an epic closing night performance with Metallica. Prepare for the excitement of an extraordinary television event. Let the gaming begin. It's BlizzCon live on DirecTV.
Blizzard fans, are you ready? This morning, tens of thousands of Blizzard fans from around the world descended here to the Anaheim Convention Center for BlizzCon 2014. 2 days, a celebration of everything Blizzard. From the fans, to the games, to the cosplay, to everything in between. This is what Blizzard fans have waited for all year, and now the time is right to reveal what's next for Blizzard live right here on DirecTV and the virtual ticket. No matter your age, no matter where you're from, you are here to play new Blizzard games and see the tournaments like this incredible Hearthstone stage that will be the main stage for the Hearthstone tournament, and Hall D, where the opening ceremony is just a half hour away, where Mike Morhaime and the Blizzard executive team will reveal what's next. Hello, everybody, and welcome to BlizzCon 2014 Live. I'm Jeff Keighley, and man, it is going to be an amazing BlizzCon, and it's just getting started. But first, I want to introduce you to my new co-host this year, the lovely and beautiful Michelle Morrow. Michelle, it is so great to have you with us.
Oh, thank you,
and
Jeff.
You are a tried and true Blizzard fan.
Yeah.
For people that may not be familiar with you, tell us a bit about your history with Blizzard.
Yeah, sure. Well, I'm an actress and a host. I've had the pleasure of working with some of my favorite gaming companies, but this is the ultimate. I am a huge Blizzard fan. I've had my own guild for about 5 years. I run it. I raid lead. I run the Nerdist Guild every week on my Twitch show, Massive, with them. I have a great time doing it. I love this game. I play all Blizzard games, so I go every year. This has been a big thing for me. My boyfriend and I always go. We have a great time. And it is a huge honor to be able to be a part of the broadcast and bring BlizzCon to the fans back home and a lot of my online friends. So I'm really excited.
It's great to have you here, and we're going to hear a lot more about your story over the next few days. There's a World of Warcraft documentary that will be premiering tomorrow, and I know your story, which is, I think will surprise some people, is going to be inside of that World of Warcraft.
It is the first time I've ever shared my story, and I hope you guys like it.
There's a lot more to Michelle you're going to find out about over the next few days, so stay tuned for that tomorrow. But we've got wall-to-wall coverage here on the BlizzCon virtual ticket, and we're going to take you through some of the highlights of the things we're going to show you guys over the next 2 days as part of this virtual ticket. So let's get right into it. The first thing we're going to do is obviously show you the opening ceremony in about a half hour, live on stage, all the Blizzard news. That's going to be free for everyone watching this stream. But afterwards, we switch to the virtual ticket, and if you buy the virtual ticket, you're going to get access to developer panels. We've got a lot of big panels throughout the day today.
Yeah.
We're going to get into those in a few minutes, what they are, Michelle, but that's a chance for these developers to talk to the fans and go really in-depth on each game,
Yeah, absolutely.
Right?
Every time after the panel, we're going to have one of the guys come up here. You guys can ask from home your questions and find out directly from them
Yeah.
for not being here at the convention. So definitely watch for that.
Absolutely, and that's great. We can also get your questions answered with our live on-set interviews. So if you have questions, you can tweet them to both of us, and we'll get them in front of Mike Marheim, who's going to join us immediately after the opening ceremony. If you have questions, he's going to answer them live right here on this stage. Now, we've also got some really cool exclusive feature segments. Michelle spent some time down at Blizzard going behind the scenes.
I did, yes. We've got a
anyone.
cosplay segment that we take an in-depth look at the world of cosplay. We visited a fireside gathering, so we'll be able to see that. And we also hit on the BlizzCon charity auction, which for the very first time this year, it is online. So you can go online, look at the items that are available, and I think it's open until November 14th.
Okay. Yeah, that's right, BlizzCon.com/charity. I think if you guys want to check out the auction. Now, esports is a big thing here at BlizzCon, and we're going to take you through the esports tournaments, the WCS tournaments. Kim Pham, our co-host from previous years, is back this year to take you through these amazing stages and these setups.
The stages are incredible.
A preview of the StarCraft stage was actually in the arena here at the Anaheim Convention Center for the first time. So Kim's going to give you a little preview of that with Mike Marheim in a few minutes, but it's an amazing arena.
Look at that.
Projection mapping. You can't actually see it all. In a minute, it's going to light up and change, and it's an amazing setup because esports has really taken off this year.
Absolutely.
And Blizzard is going to have a big focus on esports on all the virtual channels on BlizzCon.com. You can watch any of the tournaments. Now, costume and talent contest. Your friend from Nerdist, Chris Hardwick, is with us, right?
Yes, he is. He's going to be hosting the talent and cosplay contest. I'm really excited about this year.
Right.
And we also have Metallica playing.
I know.
That's huge.
Pretty good 1-2 punch of Chris Hardwick, who's going to be with us live today, actually, answering your questions at our desk, the Costume Talent Contest, and then Metallica tonight. These guys are going to be, tomorrow night, they're going to be rocking out. Saturday night, the closing concert. BlizzCon, I've always wondered when they were going to get Metallica.
Yeah, you were saying that. You said that was kind of like the band you wanted to see.
It started with Offspring back in the day, and they've always gone sort of in the metal era, Tenacious D, things like that. Eventually, they were going to have to get to Metallica. This is the year, and those guys are planning an absolutely amazing show tomorrow night, and you guys will get to see that show live as part of the virtual ticket. So as I described before, Michelle, we're going to be able to show you the opening ceremony for free if you're watching this preview on DirecTV or online. But at noon Pacific today, 3 p.m. Eastern, we switch to the virtual ticket, and that's something where you can subscribe and get all the BlizzCon information live to your desktop, to your tablet, to your phone, to DirecTV if you have it, and be able to get all the information throughout the next 2 days. Now,
what's great about that is you can go back and watch the panels for the next couple weeks.
Yep.
So if you got the virtual ticket, if you missed any of the panels, because how can you see everything?
I know.
I mean, how can you see it all? So this way you can go back and watch it, so it's a great thing.
Absolutely. Now, if you guys want to continue watching BlizzCon 2014 and you happen to be watching on DirecTV, subscribers can go to directv.com/BlizzCon for details on how to order, and purchasing the DirecTV BlizzCon pay-per-view event unlocks access to the Blizzard virtual ticket. Now, if you're watching this online, the BlizzCon virtual ticket at BlizzCon.com or any other site online, you can go to BlizzCon.com and follow the ordering procedure to lock in your virtual ticket for BlizzCon 2014. And believe me, there's things like the Warcraft movie panel, there's the Metallica concert, there's a costume talent contest.
And you can gift it, which is really cool. So anybody that isn't here that you would like to be here, you can gift them the virtual ticket, which I think is kind of a cool thing.
It's amazing. Yeah, it's really a community effort for everyone here to be a part of it, but also at home. You want to share in the goodness of Blizzard. And believe me, there are a lot of surprises you're going to want to be a part of, so lock in now. All right, well, as you know, it's been a huge year for Blizzard, and it's about to get even bigger in the opening ceremony. But before we look ahead, let's take a quick look back at some of the most memorable moments in our Blizzard Rewind.
We kick things off with the Grim Reaper. Back in March, brave Nephilim from around the world embarked on a courageous crusade against the fallen angel himself launched on Windows and Reaper of Souls launched on Windows and Mac. With the addition of a new character class, a brand new act to slay through, and the introduction of Adventure Mode, it was no surprise that Reaper of Souls sold over 2.7 million copies in its first week of release. June saw the premiere of Blizzard's first ever reality web series, Azeroth Choppers. Legendary custom motorcycle designer Paul Jr. led two competing teams made up of bike experts and Blizzard developers, challenging them with one epic task: to create a pair of asphalt-kicking choppers, one representing the Alliance and one representing the Horde. So which faction emerged victorious?
And the winner is Horde!
Despite being outnumbered by Alliance players around the globe, the Horde rallied for an epic victory. Scorching temperatures were no deterrent as thousands of World of Warcraft fans lined up outside the Ace Theater in downtown LA on a hot August morning to witness the worldwide debut of the epic Warlords of Draenor cinematic. The Warlords of Draenor Horde is on the march and almost upon us. The Warlords of Draenor are primed to invade Azeroth on November 13th. And as if that wasn't enough, players were also treated to another exclusive, the debut of the Lords of War 5-part video series. It's also been a big year for Hearthstone. After months of beta testing the digital card game Hearthstone Heroes of Warcraft was officially released for Mac. Just a month later, Hearthstone went portable with its release onto iPad.
Victory or death!
Then on July 22nd, Blizzard introduced a whole new way to play Hearthstone as the first wing of Curse of Naxxramas, a Hearthstone adventure, was released. The game was an instant success and within the first 6 months reached over 20 million players worldwide. That'll do it for our Blizzard Rewind. Now, let's get back to BlizzCon.
So that was Blizzard so far in 2014, but what can we expect in the future? Well, we've got a lot to bring you today, and let's take a look at what is coming up. Of course, it all starts at the top of the hour with the opening ceremony at 11 a.m. Some big news, hopefully, from Mike Morhaime, Chris Metzen, and the team at Blizzard. 2:15, we've got the Warcraft movie presentation. Director Duncan Jones will be on stage, along with one of the actors from the film. 3:30, the Heroes of the Storm overview panel. 4:45, the World of Warcraft items, class changes, and more panel. And then 6 p.m., the fan contest with Chris Hardwick hosting those. So that's all today you're going to see as part of the virtual ticket. Now, Michelle, you mentioned earlier that we've got a lot of guests coming by from the development teams.
We do. It's very true. Lots of people. So if you guys have questions from home, it's your opportunity to ask the devs right here to us. You can tweet your questions on set to our guests at Jeff Keighley and at Michelle Morrow, and we will try to answer them live on air for you.
Absolutely. We've got a lot of great guests coming by, including Mike Morhaime, and he's going to be live on stage over in Hall D for the opening ceremony. You can see over here the fans are obviously in their seats, getting excited about the live opening ceremony. They'll be starting in just about 17 minutes' time. Now, there's been a lot of speculation about what Blizzard is going to talk about. A lot of the fans walked in here to the hall and saw there was this big area that is a bunch of computers with nothing on the screens, no signage, no nothing. People are wondering, what is that? What could Blizzard be talking about today? Michelle, lots of speculation online. What do you expect from Blizzard in the opening ceremony?
Well, you know, it could be absolutely anything. We're looking at so many different franchises that they have. There could be, they could announce anything, and that's what's kind of cool about the opening ceremony. This is the 10 and 20th year anniversary of Warcraft and World of Warcraft. I mean, the World of Warcraft has been going on for 10 years, Warcraft 20 years. So all in all, this is very exciting for them. I can't wait to see what it is. I've never missed an opening ceremony, so I'm really
having done this for so many years, I got to say this is probably the biggest opening ceremony Blizzard has ever done. There are some pretty amazing surprises inside of it, so you guys are definitely going to want to stay tuned.
Don't miss it.
The hype is, the megatons are about to drop. All right, well, let's head over to Kim Fan, who got to hang out with Blizzard CEO Mike Morhaime over at the StarCraft Arena stage to hopefully get a little bit of a tease of what's ahead for the BlizzCon opening ceremony. Kim, take it away.